Welcome back. This tutorial is for reverse chain stitch using yarn on stick and stitch stabiliser as well as directly onto a sweater. You can download this free yarn stitch sampler template at www.elorabylenore.com.au. You can print this directly onto sticky stitch stabiliser. If you don't have access to this, you can purchase this on the website as well, or you can purchase a full kit to complete your yarn stitch sampler. Make sure you use a sharp needle to come up slightly beside the end, okay? You're going to go back down through that same hole and you're going to create a loop to the left. Now you'll come up through the start of the line, loop that loop over the needle and pull through. Your loops will be facing the other direction to the chain stitch above. Go back down to secure that loop. Now you're going to come up through the next dot. Pull your yarn straight up and then thread it back underneath that loop that you first did at the start. Pull through and then head back down that same hole and pull through. Here it is again, just so that you can see it another time. Repeat that process until you get to the end of the line. Some people prefer this method of chain stitch. I find it a little bit more time consuming than a traditional chain stitch, but I find that it ends up looking a little bit neater. So it depends what your preference is. When you get to the end, finish off. Bring your needle straight through that hole and down, and then we're going to tie off at the back using a whipped back stitch. Pull your needle through the same direction 5 times. And snip off close to where you finished. To practice directly onto the sweater, use a ruler and a water-soluble marker to create a straight line. These come ready in the Elora by Lenore DIY embroidery kits. Here I'm just adjusting the stitches so that they're nice and even and looking a lot more neat. Using a blunt needle, thread your needle through and tie a double knot at the end. Please don't use a sharp needle directly onto a sweater because you'll find that you actually pull the threads of the sweater because they are pure cotton and they don't have that protection from the stick and stitch stabiliser. Blunt needles are much easier to stitch with directly onto the sweater. Use the same process to complete your reverse chain stitch. So you're going to create a loop at the start and anchor it down. And then you can actually complete this a little bit quicker. So see how I'm bringing the needle straight up through to the next point rather than underneath the sweater and then back up. It's all just in one step, so it just makes it a little bit quicker. It's much easier to do this directly onto the sweater as well because there's no restrictions. But you can do this on stick and stitch stabiliser as well. Keep practicing with this method until you're confident and comfortable doing it because a chain stitch is a really universal embroidery technique that you absolutely have to know how to do before you tackle any proper embroidery patterns. Make sure you check out the website to see all of the patterns that I've designed from scratch. These are all really beautiful designs that I've put my heart into, and you can download these as well, or you can buy them in a kit. And I'll print the design straight onto the stick and stitch stabiliser for you to create at home. Once you get to the end of your chain stitch, pull down through and you're also going to complete a whipped back stitch again to finish off. I like to fix up the stitches to make sure that they're all even too. You're going to do that whipped back stitch 5 times again so that they're nice and secure, and then you'll snip off right beside that last stitch. And there's your reverse chain stitch done. Make sure you tune into the next video and I'll show you how to complete your lazy daisies. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe to Elora by Lenore's YouTube channel for more videos like this.